Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another video today. So it is actually a highly requested video that you guys have been asking me for the longest time, and I thought why not do it anyway and just go ahead and have it up for you guys to watch and learn if possible, because I'm a teacher somehow. I'm not really sure how, but okay, whatever floats your boat. So I just went ahead and decided to do it now. Today is actually, let me get my piece of paper actually. Today is, oh gosh, what's today? What's today? Oh, today's Monday. Shoot. I hate Monday so much I forget what day it is. So today is Monday, and I am doing a Photoshop tutorial on how I make my thumbnails, because some people always ask me, how do you make your thumbnails looking so flipping awesome? And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Okay. But, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. Good. I am recording. Okay. So, as you can see here, I have Brandy Broke here. SpringSims actually created her. You can check out the, creative sim that she did on her channel, and along with the speed build along with it. So, I was recording some type of video today, and, I was like in the mood of like taking pictures, and stuff happened, and then she caught on fire, and then she got very burnt looking, and she's just Brandy Broke on fire. She is Brandy Broke on fire. Literally on fire. Hot damn. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And let's just go and get started. So I kind of just went ahead and plopped her into this little Photoshop right here and kind of edited some stuff out, just because it was a mess, and I just didn't, it took me a long time to get that stuff out of the background. Other photo that she was in the kitchen technically, so I had to take all that stuff out in the background, and now that I have her here. So what I firstly kind of do is that I kind of went ahead and did rasterize layer. I do, like, you know, you can see like this lock thing right here. What you do is, like, for these type of photos, you right click it, and then you go to rasterize layer, you click on that, and then it would unlock it, and then you can do whatever you want to, like erase some stuff or brighten it up a little bit more. And then after that, what I do is go to image, adjustments, brightness and contrast, and then I kind of just go in and just like brighten up a little bit, just a tad bit, like up to 38, and then the contrast is like whatever, like 16. That's what I go with. And after that, I go to filter, and not serialize, filter, and then smart sharpened, and then do that, and then this screen pops up, and then I go ahead and drag over to Brandy's face to get a little bit of a preview of what I'm seeing here, how it's going to look over here to there. So that's what it looks like, and there we go. So click OK, and you got Brandy Broke. I honestly looks a lot, she looks completely the same. So I'm going to go ahead and press Control T to scale her up just a tad bit up to the top. And what I'm thinking of making this tutorial about is how I used to make my thumbnails back in the day when I did like Sims 4 Generations. Now that I'm bringing it back, I recently made a thumbnail earlier today on how this thing and that thing, and if you should tell the baby, tell him about the baby and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do about this little thumbnail right here. I'm going to scoot Brandy over just a tad bit to the edge, like right there. Brandy right there. And I'm going to get some other photos as well from my screenshot folder. And you got Dustin Broke right there. And you can see the catastrophe that happened. The stove caught on fire, and then so did the counter, and then Dustin came to the rescue. Yep. So I'm going to go and take this photo right here that I do love a lot, and I think it's a good photo to place like right here in this corner. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe this one. Actually, no, I'm going to do this one. This one looks a lot better. I have a little bit more space to see what I'm going with. So let's go and place Brandy. Bring it all the way over here. I'm going to click OK, and you get this little like screen thing right here. So what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and actually do my brightness and stuff already. So same thing, image adjustment, brightness and contrast, and let's go and brighten this up a tad bit. Click around 38 and then -16 right there, or -17, whatever is your preference. So there we go. And then filter, and then sharpen, and then smart sharpen again. My process of making thumbnails are weird. Like, I make thumbnails of who knows where, and I'm like, okay, whatever floats my boat, I will do whatever I want. Let's go and place that in the background of that, and that looks okay. I'm gonna scoot her over just a tad bit just to get her crazy face just right there. Her little crazy eyes, but it's great. Just get over just a tad bit. And next what I'm gonna do is gonna right click it, go to rasterize layer, and that get rid of that little thing and stuff that was below it. Then I go to layer, and then I go to layer mask, and then from transparency. And then I go to the gradient tool that's like right here. And what I do is kind of just scoot it over where I don't see like the other part of the other half of the picture. And what it does, it actually kind of just fades it, and which is actually kind of a cool feature that's in Photoshop. So that's what I do like. I'm gonna get more of that out there. There we go. So now it's like the other part is like behind her, which is actually kind of cool, and I do like it. So that looks really great. I'm gonna brighten up a little bit more because I can, and that's what I like. Oh, wrong one. Okay, I gotta do rasterize layer again. Well, actually, I need to do convert to smart object. That's what I gotta do. And then I'm going to do adjustment, brightness, and contrast, and brighten up it's a tad bit more. There we go, to 28. Keeping it like that. I'm not gonna mess with it. Well, then again. No, I'll keep it like that. So that looks great. And after that, what I do is grab another photo real quick. And I will grab, let's see, where's the other photo that I want to grab real quick? Where is that? Oh yeah, there's her part where she got caught on fire. There's Skip broke. He looks great, and this is what happens to Brandy when she catches on fire and doesn't get her way. She acts like a flippin' screaming banshee. So yeah, that's pretty great. Pretty great. And so let's go and actually play some text actually first. So let's go ahead and type in, move my microphone a little bit down there. So what I usually say is, okay, what was I thinking when I was recording that video? If you flirt, okay, let's see. If you flirt, if you flirt, okay, let's do that first. And it's gonna be a little fun thumbnail. It's gonna be an interesting fun thumbnail that I'm gonna actually post on Twitter. And you guys will be like, what the heck is this guy talking about? This guy is crazy. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let's go and scale it up, pressing that. I'm gonna actually, what I did, let me do that again. What I did is press Control T and I have to use that thing, and then I could press, I held down the shift button, and I kind of just dragged it to the scale up. And what I like about this type of canvas right here is actually 1280 by 720p for like the actual screen size for your videos when you upload to YouTube and all that stuff. So that looks pretty nice. And so I like this. So I'm going to scoot it over just a tad bit, right about there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control T again, and then I'm going to move it up. Same thing, you just get these like white little arrows that come onto the corners of the text bar. Let's do like right about there. And what I have in my folders for my things, I actually want to, oops, no. I don't want to open another thing because that's going to be pain in the butt if I do. So what I have in my folders for my pictures is that I do have like these little icons that come with the Sims, and they are right here, Sim 4 icons, and you can get them from the Sims resource, and it basically has every single icon that's basically in the game up to the current pack that came out in the Sims 4. So I guess that was like Romantic Garden, I believe that was what it was, and that's like the latest that you have there. So it says if you flirt, so I'm going to go ahead and put like a little heart. So I'm going to type in heart real quick into the search. And oh, a heart here. I did not see that before. Let's go ahead and let's get this regular heart right here. So it says if you flirt with the heart. Let's do that right there. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and move this over just a tad bit right there. Just going to use my arrow keys, just scoot it over just a tad bit. Nope, nope. Right there. There. Press enter. There we go. Now that looks a lot better than it did. So let's go to image adjustment and then brightness and contrast. I'm going to brighten it up because why not, and because you can. And I'm going to go back to this if you flirt text bar. And I'm going to go ahead and scooch over just a tad bit there. And I'm going to do again with the little scaling up right there. And right there. Oh gosh. Man, when I'm recording, I'm like, oh, this takes forever. So if you flirt with the heart, which I like, or maybe I should scale it down. No, I'll change the color of this text right here. So if you flirt with him, so if you flirt, okay, is it if you flirt with him again, you die. Yeah. If you flirt with a heart, unless let you move the heart right here. So no, if you flirt with him, oops, him, that's gone, and him is actually Skip Broke. If you guys do not know, Brandy Broke is married to Skip Broke in the Sims 2, Sims, and Sims 4. Well, not really, mostly Sims 2 because that's where they were originally created. And, but Jen actually just basically recreated them in the Sims 4, which is actually kind of cool. I like that. Props to Jen. She's close to 200K, which is actually pretty amazing. So let's get her to 200K for sure. So let's go ahead and change this like color of a text. So I'm going to double click that little T button right there. And it comes up with the highlights it. Go to this color right here. And I'm going to find like a random color that I want to choose that looks generally looks good. Has a little pop of color per se. Maybe a little bit of blue. Or maybe a bit of a red. No, I like that little pinkish, reddish type of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little heart right here. Right in the middle probably. But then again, I feel like I shouldn't. But then I feel like I should put it right here. No. This one actually looks good. There we go. That one looks great. I'm going to go ahead and scoot this over just a tad bit too. Using my shift key, of course. That's the only button I use in everything. And scoot that over just a tad bit too. There we go. I'm going to use a free roam thing right here. And just going to place it right there. Okay. Whew, that was tough work. So it says, if you flirt with a heart with him, and we're going to go ahead and type another text saying again. I can't even spell again. It's an again. So again. But where am I going to place it though? I will place it right here. Now let's scoot it down just a tad bit. Right there. And I'm going to choose the color blue, maybe, if possible. Well, it is possible. Like, does look good. Ooh, no, that actually kind of looks good. If you flirt with him again. Oh, yes. I'm progress, you guys, progress. So if you flirt with him again, but then again, I feel like I should scale this down. So I will scale it down, pressing Control T again, and just scaling it down just a tad bit. Then I feel like scoot it over, move it up just a tad bit. And I'm going to scoot it all the way over here, or over here. I don't know. The way it was cool. Maybe it's just a color. See, I'm always, like, it all depends on what color and what mood I'm in. I'm like, what color do I want to choose today? Blue, yellow, green. Yellow. Ooh, yeah. Yellow may be a good color for this right here. Or red. Or gray. Either one. It's going to choose yellow. Let's brighten that up real quick. Ooh, that's a little bit too bright for my eyes. A little bit too bright for my eyes. And what I see technically is I gotta find a thumbnail that actually that stands out. That will look good. I'm gonna choose purple. But more of like a brighter purple. There we go. There we go. I'm keeping that purple for purposes only. Because I can. Because I can. Okay, there we go. I love it. So let's go and do rotate it a tad bit. Move it down just a tad bit right there. And that should be good. Okay, and then let's go and get into the photo. The icons folder. And if you guys want to know where I got these from, I will link the link down below so you guys can check it out and download it for yourselves and place it into your own thumbnails to make it a little bit interesting. So let's see. We're going to look for is if you flirt with him again, we already got a heart. And then what we're going to look for, let's see. What would be a devil's pitchfork? Maybe? No. Let's see. A duck? No, that would make it 0 sense for that thumbnail. Oh no, I like this one, the fist. It actually kind of looks cool. Packs with a punch. Let's do that one. But will it match towards the purple? I'm not really sure if it would. Let's see. We'll figure it out soon once we get we gon' fight. Maybe I have to move all the stuff over. Maybe that's what the problem is. I just can't figure out anything at all. Let's go ahead and select them all and move them all over to like the middle-ish part. So there we go. That should do it. And I'm going to go ahead and scale it up to make it a little bigger. Yeah, press OK, whatever. It just get rid of the brightness of the heart and other stuff that I brightened up earlier. Just going to scale all this up. There we go. That should do it. And I'm going to get rid of the fist because I don't like it. If you flirt with him again. No. If you flirt with him. I don't like. No, if you flirt with him again. Or maybe it was like with him with an exclamation point. Maybe that would be cool. So let's do that. Let's see what it looks like with him again. Exclamation point. And what I do, since it has like a little of a, you can see that little area right there. What I'm going to do is going to press Alt and just kind of use my arrow keys and just shifts it over to make it a little bit more of a close together per se. So that's what I kind of like about that feature there. I think it was always in there, but never really learned about it until now. So let's go and delete the again part because I don't want that. So if you flirt with him, we gonna fight. Okay. Maybe then the fist would like actually fit with this whole thing right here. So that would be great. How long have I been recording so far? Like 5 hours probably. Nope, 18 minutes. That's very interesting. 18 minutes for sure. Let's go and scale this down real quick. And then I'm going to scoot it over right there. That would look great. So if you flirt with him, you die or we gonna fight. Or you die. I don't know which one it is. It's like a pick and choose one. If you flirt with him again. Okay, this is hard. This is really hard. I'm rambling on right now, and that's kind of bad for this type of video because it's supposed to be a tutorial. Like, oh, what did I just delete? Oh, something else. So let's go ahead and if you flirt with him again, I'm just gonna put again anyway, and then I'm gonna put the exclamation point, of course, and then use Alt and my arrow keys to scoot it over just a tad bit. To make it a little bit more closer together. And then I'm going to scale it down. Just lower the text size. And then do all that. Oh gosh. And then it does all this. That's great. But that's okay. So if you flirt with him again. Okay, maybe that size will actually be okay. But first I got to scale it up just a tad bit to 100. Because 100 is like 0 to 100 real quick. Just going to scoot that up just a tad bit right there, and move that down. There we go. That looks great. Now I gotta change the color to something a little bit more different. So let's do that. So I'm gonna change the color to this color right here, just so it can match, and do that. Okay, there we go. And take the exclamation point out of here. And maybe I should make the exclamation point black, just for the natural pop of color. So I'm like, yeah. And I like adding pictures, because pictures are fun. The pictures tell 1,000 words per se. Let's make it black and see what it looks like. Okay, the black looks okay. It makes a statement. I understand your frustration, Brandy, but you don't gotta put so much hate in love, okay? If you flirt with him again, prepare for death, prepare to fight. I don't know. Let's go and type in both. Let's see. Prepare. Oh, it's in white. I'm like, why can I not see anything? Make sure you find a color that actually you can see, because I flopped badly. Prepare to, and then I'll put that fist there. Let's go and click on this again, Control T, and scale it up. Gotta find a good spot and maybe a good color for once to make this match, to make it look decent. Let's scale this up again to get some of that. Prepare to fight is going to be in red, of course, because fight means red, and you're going to prepare to fight somebody, and it's going to be blood. Who's going to win, Brandy or Addie? Who you gonna know? And maybe we make it gray. Will gray look okay? Prepare to, ooh, pop of color, yes! I've made genius works. Okay, prepare to fight to the death. No, I don't like that one. Let's go and just do that. Looks okay. I'm just gonna put a space between there and do that and make it this color right there. But I'm going to make it a little bit more of a brighter tone close to here, but move it up to more of the red, but slightly pink. Let's do that there. There we go. That looks great. It's going to click on the layer, Control T, and then we're going to scale it up to the max. No, I'm joking. We're going to scale it up right about there. Yep, there we go. That looks great. And now I need that fist again, but then again, I need to look for something else. Let's see. We have a fist. That's one of them. And let's see. Where else can we do? Never seen that before in my entire life. Handshake, high five. It's like a stop, please. Just stop. Oh gosh, my throat. Sorry. But hopefully this tutorial was actually kind of helpful for you guys to learn Photoshop, I guess. In my perspective on how I make my thumbnails. Per se, like, there's other tutorials out there on how to make your own thumbnails in your own natural way. So that's what I kind of do. Dem lips though. Dem lips. But I know Jen has a tutorial on her channel. Sim Sweetie has a tutorial on her channel. Fantasia. I think Jessica92. But I know those three do. Urban Sims, Fantasia, and Sim Sweetie all have tutorials on their channel. I also have a tutorial on my channel too, but that one's pretty old and I was not good back then. So I'm like, why not make an updated one? Ooh, a police officer. No, I'll probably do the fist, but I need to look for another one. Oh, punching bag, yes! Okay, punching bag it is. Prepare to fight. And I might make the exclamation points gray on the again part, so that's what I'll do. Let's go and try. Let's just attempt to make this, like, in the bag. Literally in the bag. Let's go and try and scale all this up to fit towards prepare to fight. I'm trying to make it towards that area. I'm just going to pinch them a little bit. Just going to do that. Rotate it. And do all of that. So that should work. That should work. If it doesn't, then we're going to have some problems. Let's do that there. And I'm going to go and brighten this up just a tad bit more. Probably just a lot. Let's do that to 28. And then I think we should go ahead and add our little layering on some other stuff. So let's go ahead and go to again, not fight, but again. And I will make those possibly gray. Let me see what it looks like in gray, and then I'll change it back to, or maybe green to add like a little bit of a pop of color. Yeah. I don't know. I guess green goes with something, maybe, or turquoise, or blue, or just plain old purple, or just plain old black. I don't even know. It's so hard to decide. I'm decisive all day, every day. I will make it gray. I will make it gray for now. And I need to go ahead and go to, I have like some like type of, it's like I made this thumbnail already and I posted it on Twitter. And as you can see, I did place like some type of like filtering overlay to add some brightness and some other stuff to it. Like I added these layers right here, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. So let's go and go back to this thumbnail right here. We're going to go ahead and go to the rectangle tool right here. And what I choose is like more of this tone right here. I do that one right there. And next what I do is go all the way to the top so I can capture every single like content right here. And what I do is actually no, I just kind of just drag it up. I just drag and then it's all the way through around the whole photo. And I just click out of it. And you can see it's pretty much bright pink. And next what I'm going to do is going to go to soft light, to that tool right there. I'm going to move this out of my way because that's literally, ugh. And I'm going to go ahead and do, the opacity is pretty bright. So I'm going to go and tone that down just a tad bit. Let me see what these two are actually first because I do like them both. And let's see, let's figure that out. This is actually, oh, it's an overlay at 33. Okay, overlay at 33. Let me do that first. Let's do overlay. Let's do that. And what I do is go ahead and right click it. We do rasterize layer and then layer mask, and then from transparency and go to my gradient tool. And I just kind of just move it all the way down to there. And then again, just to get more of that out of the way. So there we go. That looks great. And I'm going to scoot it over just a tad bit just to get a little bit more of Brandy's redness right here. Right there. That looks great. And that was probably not the right color for me to choose. Yeah, that wasn't the right color, but whatever. I'm going to go and choose some purple to just brighten up a little bit more. So it's going to go to rectangle tool again. We're going to go to the color palette right there and choose a nice light purple, which is right there. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with this little hot pink right here. We're going to go ahead and go to the corner, scale it all the way down to the other end, and do the same thing over and over again. So what we're going to do is go to rasterize layer, and then we're going to go ahead and go to overlay. Okay, that looks nice. And then we're going to turn the opacity down to about 30, well, 40 or 50. Let's see what 50 looks like. 50 or 53 technically. Move that out the way. So that looks okay. I like. Let's see what it looks like in soft light. Okay, it's a little bit of a difference technically. Let's just tone it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and go over to layer, then layer mask, and then from transparency, and go to the other way and tone it this way. Let's do that again, just a tad bit. That was a little bit too much. You can see that it has a little bit of a line there. So let's kind of like do that again. Control Z. Let's do that. Just tap it like around right there. And it goes towards that. That looks great. And now it's time for a background. So let's look for a background real quick. Let's see. Wrong one. Go to my screenshot folder. Look for my photos. I can look through all my photos again and look for that perfect background shot or some sort of background shot to make it look semi-good. But which one it is? Which one is it? You need to find like an outdoor shot or something to make it look semi-decent. Or maybe have her in the background and doing that. Let's see. Let's check that out. Let's check that out and see if what I can do is make it. Let's go and scoot her back here. Scoot Brandy, the on fire chick right there. And let's go and move her down. All the way down. All the way down. This dragging down. Right there. Behind that. And let's see if we can actually scoot this photo over. So we're going to press Control T and just kind of just scale it all the way over. And it looks like we cannot do that. So let's go and scoot it over a little bit more. I'm just going to zoom out technically. But then I feel like I should get skip a broke in this photo. Because it's all about Brandy. But then again, it's like, it really isn't. But then again, it is. Let's do all these scalings out the proportion. Scoot this over. See if we can get her out of the photo. We can, but you know, I'm going to do this thing. There we go. That seems to be fitting the most. Let's do the same thing over here. Make it a little bit of a zigzag. Do that there. And try our best to get Brandy out the photo in the background because she's like literally on fire. She's a burning bush. A burning bush. Let's do that again. And that should do it. A little bit of fire is not going to hurt anyone in the background, so that's totally fine. So now that we got all that situated and ready to go, what next we're going to do is going to bump these up a little bit more, add a little bit of a drop shadow in the background of them to make them stand out. Because literally this is just flat. Flat broke from the broke family. I'm going to add 3 drop shadows because those look a lot better. And I'm going to add a stroke, make it a little bit more white. And what I need to do is actually brighten up this photo real quick to make it a lot more brighter than it is because it's a little bit dark because it's literally dark outside. Let's go to Image Adjustment, Brightness and Contrast. I'm going to just go and choose a random number, 36, and then -13 for the contrast. Let's do that. That looks great. So now we got the If You Flirt all bumped up and ready to go. Again, it's going to be bumped up once more to get this thing out the proportion. Let's get this over so you guys can see it. And so I can see it myself too. Let's do that there. Oh, somehow I have like 3 or 4. I'm not sure why I have all that stuff there, but that's okay. I'm going to move that down to 1 so that you can see it a little bit more. So Prepare to is also going to be bumped up as well. Prepare to Fight and With Him is also going to be bumped up too. So if you guys like this tutorial, let me know. Please comment below as you watch this. Not sure how long it is. Probably about 30 minutes long, but oh well. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know how long I've basically been rushing. And that's not good. I don't like to rush myself. I hate being rushed in real life. If I'm rushed in real life, I snap. And it's not good. It's not good at all. So let's do that. And last but not least we got is the With Him thing right here. Let's do that. So double click. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually double clicking on the stuff right now. And then the layer style comes up as well. So let's go and stroke it and then do the drop shadow along with it. So we can have a little bit more of a depth of field. And last but not least is what I do is that is it. Oh, actually, that's not it. I go behind her. I go behind Brandy real quick. And I downloaded these free little sparkle things in the, I don't know, what's it called? What's it called? Splatter dots or whatever. It's like splatter stuff. And what I do is kind of just place it right behind her. So what I'm going to do is going to go right here and choose create new layer. I'm going to change the color to white. And then I'm going to make it a little bit more of an overlay as we go. So let's go and do that real quick. I'm just going to plop down some random splatter dots in just around here. Just around Brandy to make it look stand out. As you can see, I'm not really sure if you can see all the white that's popping around on the side of Brandy right here. But I can see it because it's literally like right in my face. Like literally like right in my face. So let's do all of that there. That looks great. And we're going to go ahead and make it an overlay. Leave the way it is. And it kind of just overlays it. Makes it a little bit more bright in the background. And we're going to do another layer. Again, do create new layer. And I'm just going to place random dots everywhere around here. And then I'm going to make it an overlay so we can have it a little bit more of a thing. This is what I used to do when I first started my channel. Well, when I first started my Generations LP for The Sims 4. Yeah, I'm like, why is Sims 4 Generations LP? The only reason why is because when we didn't have toddlers back then, we still don't have toddlers, but still, I wanted to create an idea of my own to make it stand out above the rest and make it unique. So that's what I did. I created a Sims 4 Generations LP just because I thought it was a cool idea. Be fun. And back then I thought we were going to have toddlers by now, but we never did. So I'm like, I'm not complaining anymore. And I put so much work into that LP. So I'm like, you know what? I should just gently continue it and have fun with it and just go along with it. Not make it like a legacy challenge, but more of a fun challenge with drama. So I'm like, it's a win-win situation. Yeah. So let's do it. We got that already into an overlay. So that's pretty great. And that was pretty much nonsense. I'm going to add a little bit more of a dots going everywhere. Make it dot crazy. So we got all of that, and that should be good for this thumbnail. I actually do like this thumbnail, and I don't like these little things right here, the again part. See, when I finish a thumbnail, I always go back and figure out what's wrong with it, what can I do better, and this little gray thing right here, not so much. I'm not liking it. I'm going to make this a little bit more brighter to that color for both of them, for the again and that. So that looks great. Or should I make it black? No, I should go with this color. That color looks a lot better than it did. So there we go. Lots of pink going on. Maybe blue. Maybe blue, or maybe green. Or maybe yellow. Maybe green. Green, yellow, green, yellow. Purple? No. I'm going to make it a brighter purple? Does that work? Does that work at all? I don't know. I need to finish this video because it's so... I hate when I have to choose colors. Oh gosh, it's so hard. You know what? I forget it. Forget it. Or I just kind of do that color. Or this color. Or that color. No, this color. This color right here. I'm choosing that. I'm choosing that color. I'm being done. Or maybe gray. Gray it is. Gray it is. I'm not changing it. I'm done. Done. Okay. But yeah, that's what it is. So, this is a thumbnail. Looks great. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I need to actually add a little border along here. So I go back to my rectangular tool. And then this is the hardest part. Gotta find the right size and dimension. I don't know what to call it. It's like, I gotta make it symmetrical. If that's even a word, but which it kind of is. So I gotta go to this corner, and it takes a while to get me back into the zone. So let's see. So let's go and get these lines straight. Okay, I almost had it. Oh no. So we got that. Wait. This line. Oh, snap. I almost had it. Literally, I almost had it. Okay. I'm doing it like that. That's okay. That is totally fine with me. So let's go to right click, rasterize layer. Do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and press delete. And then get rid of this right here in the background. And what I do is kind of move it back in. Move it back in just a tad bit. Like along the corners, like right around there, and like around there, yeah, around like right there. That's what I do, and I go back to this little thing right here, and I continue to scale it and to the maximum of the most that I can do. Let's go and do that. Let's just do that. That looks perfectly fine the way it is. Delete it again, and there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and move these down so it doesn't actually, so all the stuff is behind it instead of like in front of it. So, like, that's basically right in front of Brandy's face. I'm like, oh my goodness. Let's do that. Okay, that gets rid of it. Okay, let's gonna put that back up. Just one more. And that looks great. And I'm gonna go ahead and overlay it as well. Because why not? You can overlay stuff to the max no matter what. So now it's overlaid and the thumbnail is done. Doesn't it look great? Because I love it. So give this video a thumbnail. Thumbs up. No, give this video a thumbs up if you guys love the Broke family and Urban Sims and aka Jen. If you love Urban Sims, if you love her channel, because give her some love. A lot. I'll give her a lot of love for being original, exciting, and full of random in a good way. So yeah, so if you guys like the Broke family and Brandy Broke and me and Urban Sims and everyone in the community, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And you want to see more tutorials like this, let me know in the future in the comments. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!